I would like to welcome Mr. Nara Subramaniam from Malaysia, who is the CEO of Resolve Asia, who provides suggestions, advices, and techniques for business improvement and turnaround management, and who is a great speaker who speaks about entrepreneurship, who speaks about business development, and who speaks about how to set up the business in the foreign land. Mr. Nara Subramaniam, we are proud to have you as our mentor. Thank you very much for joining us. Now over to you, Mr. Nara.
Thank you so much, Dr. Haleema, and a very warm welcome to each and every one of you participants here today. And again, my immense pleasure as well as honor to be here today to address you all with a few thoughts and a few perspectives. And it was a wonderful keynote speech by Mr. Arun. I think it was just very, very inspiring. I have also been following Dr. Haleema for quite a number of years. And in fact, from the first session of the lead or led by program, and she has always been very, very consistent. The program itself is called Leadership Challenge. And as I thought about it, I was thinking that it's not only the challenge, but there are so many challenges for leadership and for leaders over the last few years, I would say. And these challenges are sometimes considered as the same type of challenges of in the past. Because over every period of time, from the beginning of time till now, people find that they are always facing challenges. So sometimes when you really look at it, how did the people from before us, how did they face these challenges? So challenges are there, they keep repeating. Some of them look new, but they are for the different times. Since you and I are living in different times from 10 years ago, 20 years ago, or 100 years ago, you find that we are facing some similar challenges, but we are facing them at different times. So this is one of the biggest challenge that leaders face. How are they going to lead? How are they going to lead their people? How are they going to solve issues for them and lead them to a new place with a different solution? And in this process, we find that one of the key things which everyone faces is change. So we all know that change is always there. They always have to face changes. But what do leaders need to do? They need to find ways to inspire their people to have a quick adaptation. If we can find a quick adaptation to change, then you will find that they'll be able to manage technology, manage the people, manage their resources to find solutions. So as you and I are embarking on our days, we need to see how can we find adaptation, quick adaptation to the change. The second point which you will find is leaders are finding difficulty even managing the person in front of them. Now, how are they going to manage the thousands and millions of people whom they cannot even see? They are in remote places. You may find that one day you are going to be managing an organization which you have 1,000 people working, but they are not near you. They are far away from you. They cannot be seen. You cannot see them. So remote work, remote and virtual management, virtual leadership. How are you going to actually manage? If you cannot manage the person in front of you, how are you going to manage the person who's 1,000 miles away from you? How are you going to even foster collaboration and engagement? The third point which you will find is there is so much of diversity that is taking place, right? We all are in different parts of the world. How are we managing the diversity? If we cannot build a diverse and inclusive team, that needs to be harnessed so that you can go to a new place, lead to a new solution. So this is going to be a priority for the future, not only for now, but for the future. The fourth point that you're going to find is every day is a new crisis. So we have all heard about crisis management, but how are you going to manage a crisis which is something totally new? Nobody has even come across. The last time the world ever saw such a crisis of the virus was 100 years ago with the Spanish flu. but then we had to overcome it. And how did we overcome? So that is crisis management, to make sure things are going well and things are recovered. So the last point which I wanted to say was, how are you going to find sustainability? The world is moving towards a new direction, and we are just hurtling through that new direction. Then we said that we need the sustainable development goals to help us in check. The sustainable development goals are not being accepted, implemented, and they are not being assimilated enough. So how are leaders going to manage the new environment, the society, and social responsibility? So I wanted to leave you with some of these points, and I think Dr. Haleema's program actually enables us to think out of the box. So this is somewhere where we have to find ways to harness our resources to be able to manage the people and lead our people to new directions and new solutions. Thank you so much. I hope this has been of some good use, and look forward to catching up with you again soon. Thank you, Dr. Haleema.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nara Subramaniam. Thank you very much. It was spoken from the heart and well received by the hearts of those who are present here and those who are going to listen online. Thank you very much. So we are live. There are people who are watching us even on live also. Thank you.